What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So there are news articles everywhere since yesterday, January 10th, 2022, about Take-Two's purchase of Zynga. And if you're not aware, Take-Two being the publisher of Grand Theft Auto and NBA 2K, just to mention a couple of them. Now, this article is fairly long, so we're not going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to put a link in the description for you if you want to go read more. Or like I said, if you go Google, there's a ton of articles about this right now, and they're all pretty much talking about the same thing. However, this one goes into how some other companies like Activision are looking to jump in and bring more of their franchises to mobile, and I imagine a lot of them will want to bring more to cloud as well. Gaming is just growing at a rapid pace, and it's expected to grow even more by 2023, 2024. As we go out, both in local gaming, cloud gaming, mobile gaming, you name it, it's growing everywhere. So we're going to take a look at a couple pieces of this article because I really want to discuss this $12.7 billion purchase a little bit. So let's read a little bit here. Grand Theft Auto and NBA 2K parent publisher Take-Two announced on Monday that it has agreed to acquire Zynga in a cash and stock deal valued at $12.7 billion. That's going to make it the largest acquisition in the history of video games by a large margin. The next closest being Tencent's $8.6 billion buyout of Supercell in 2016 and $8.1 billion that Microsoft paid for ZeniMax Bethesda last year. So this is like dwarfing those by over $4 billion. To put that in perspective, in the next paragraph, it talks about Disney paid $4 billion for the Star Wars franchise. That would be like buying more than 3 Star Wars franchises from LucasArts. That's really, really interesting. For many people, these numbers might come as a shock that the company behind Farmville is worth almost $13 billion. But with huge growth expected from the casual and mobile gaming spaces, it's not as much of a surprise as you might think. And for the casual gamer, that has been a big place for mobile games. People who aren't as hardcore into all the big games that come out immediately, and then the PvP and the competition. Millions upon millions of people have jumped into gaming casually through cloud and through mobile. And it's kind of a whole growing new market of gamer out there. And like I said, gaming is looking to grow so much between this year and 2023 and 2024, both locally, in the cloud, mobile, lots of things happening in gaming. Let's go down here and look at just a little bit more here because this part's kind of important, I think. Making the deal all the more noteworthy is that Take-Two plans to pay a 64% premium on Zynga stock as of January 7th. Would suggest the GTA company is extremely bullish on the outlook for growth. In fact, and to put a specific number to the significance of the deal on Take-Two's bottom line, the company said this deal will lead to opportunities for $500 million annually over time that it didn't have before. And this is something I was talking about yesterday, where these companies are really long-term thinking about the future of gaming. They're investing now because it's already the largest form of entertainment on the planet between music and movies and gaming, and it's going to grow even more. So companies are laying that foundation and they're getting ready. Microsoft's investing, Amazon's investing, Google's investing. Publishers like this are buying and investing and planning for the future. $500 million annually, it would take them like 6.5 years just to break even on this purchase. So obviously they're looking at more money to be made than just the $500 million annually, and also to be made past that 6-year mark. So it's a huge investment for long-term growth from Take-Two. Let's check this out. So importantly, the deal is not done, and it includes a go shop provision whereby Zynga has 45 days to look for a better deal from a different company. Very, very common in large deals of like this. Many may recall how Take-Two originally bid $994 million for Codemasters before rival Electronic Arts came in with a $1.2 billion bid that Codemasters ultimately accepted. During a call on Monday discussing this provision, Zynga CEO Frank Gibejo, is that right, declined to comment further. Of course, they always have time to kind of go and look and shop around for better deals. I don't know if anybody's going to step up and pay more than the $12.7 billion that Take-Two is willing to throw out there. But they've got GTA money. They have other franchises as well, obviously, but they have that GTA Online money that continues to come in, much like Fortnite for Epic. That's a huge cash cow for them. So these companies are able to start investing. It's just crazy to me the amount of numbers we talk about these days with gaming. And I've watched a lot of conferences and discussions about some of these big higher ups at these companies, and they don't talk about the gaming community in the millions anymore. They talk about them in the billions. You know, we have like 3 billion gamers on the planet, and it's such a huge opportunity for companies to tap into that they're all going for the billions now, not just the millions of gamers, and they're looking to invest billions of dollars, not just millions of dollars. Now, when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, gaming was not looked at the same way that gaming is looked at today. I'm now 40, and it is so cool to me, and it makes me so happy to see that gaming over my lifetime from 1983 or 84 when I started gaming all the way up till now has done nothing but gain traction, gain popularity, lose a lot of its old school stereotypes and things that used to be with it, and becoming so much more mainstream to the point now that companies are just investing ungodly amounts of money into gaming. So this is just all good stuff to me. Now, I don't know about the politics of Take-Two getting Zynga and the management and what's going to happen with franchises, and there's so many things that get involved here, but my understanding is that this typically should be a pretty good deal for them. And if Take-Two was looking to purchase anything to get into the mobile space, because that's really what Take-Two is wanting to do, is bring more of their games to the mobile gaming space, to phones and tablets and things like that. Zynga's definitely the way to go about that. So I think ultimately for them it should pan out to be a good decision, but what an investment to make into gaming. So I'll be watching this to make sure it does finalize, or that somebody else doesn't jump in and make a bigger offer, which I don't think so. But man, $12.7 billion about to be the next record breaker for video game acquisitions. Pretty insane. All right, guys, let me know what you think in those comments down below. I just thought this was a fun video and a fun topic to go over. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell. You guys know what to do, and I always appreciate you coming to watch. All right, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.